What's up, guys? Itchy here. We are starting our third episode of the No Life, No Problem podcast. And today we are going to be talking about some things such as the new Frontier Hunter, the new units that have dropped, the new 6 stars, and what we expect to come out of the future updates. So, yeah, with me today I have Formana. Say hello, Formana.
Hi.
I also have Blackula.
Hello.
And we also have Mofo. And
Hey.
we are currently also waiting on our guest, Trey, to show up. He will be joining us today for our podcast. So the first thing I want to go over real quick, since they dropped recently, we want to talk about the new units and what we're expecting from them and our first take on them. So, yeah, I mean, we got 3 of them. Who's good, who's not?
I personally think right now they're not really useful until we get their 6 stars.
Yeah, definitely.
We are starting our...
Same here.
Okay. So, for instance, if I was going to say I've been summoning my heart out and there was a unit I was going for, who do you think I was going for?
Dia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not get the 6 stars for him, so we can't get the full amount like you said, but at the same time, she is going to be very usable, right?
Yes.
And why do you
Yep.
say that?
Because at her 6 star level, she has the same buff as Felnius does in his Super Brave Burst, which increases the battle pistols, and also her leader skill it increases the Brave Burst gauge skill rate. Now it isn't as large as Felnius's. It's more like along the lines of say Loch Ness. It's like 1.2, I think.
Okay, so the fill rate isn't as high, so you're not going to get as much as you would out of a Felnius. So that leads me to my next question. Could she replace Felnius at any point?
I don't think she'll be a complete replacement, but it gives you another option if you wanted to use a different team. Because, she only does it for rainbow teams.
Okay. So maybe for the upcoming raid battles and all that good stuff, we may actually see that, right? Because there
Possible.
probably will be more rainbow units. I mean, right now in Frontier Hunter, we're seeing a lot of rainbow teams as well. So I could see her being useful for something like that, perhaps.
Yeah, because I started with a rainbow team. I mean, I've switched since then, but yeah, I started with rainbow.
So, okay. As far as she's concerned with her attack up, was that anything that would be usable in maybe, say, Arena, if you wanted to get some extra BC and get your attack as well?
Oh, well, I think she's a better leader compared to Loden because the fact that her BB hits for actually does damage compared to Loden's, which just fills his other squad mates BB gauges.
Okay, so you're saying
But
since she can actually attack, she may actually be better.
yeah, the only problem I'm seeing with her is she's fire. That means you won't be able to use Farlon in Arena. So that's pretty much it.
Well, okay, well, in that case, would you say that there's an instance where you could use her instead of Farlon and maybe throw another unit in there? And if so, who would you throw in there?
I'm guessing I'm gonna use
SPF.
I'll be using Dia, Lyra, Ophelia, and probably Asephia. She would work.
Okay.
And a water unit.
Yeah, with
Seri-
Sephi's high attack, I
Seri-
definitely see her taking out people fast.
hmm
So, okay, Dia sounds like she's definitely a unit to pick up. Whether or not she has her 6 star right now, I mean, obviously she's not usable at the moment, but when she does come out, and hopefully she does come out soon, then she'll definitely be very usable. So let's go over some, 2 of the other ones in this group. Eric, does he have any use whatsoever, or should we basically just throw him out the window?
He's a Dark Thunderbird.
Like Thunderbird, yeah.
But he
I mean,
looks
I'm
cool.
looking here. Yeah, he looks cool. I dig that he's a
Oh
musician and all,
wait,
but
Trey, are you around?
yeah.
Eric, we live?
Yo, hey, yeah, we are. Welcome,
Yeah.
Trey. Guys, welcome Trey to the podcast.
Hello.
What's going on, man? All right. Well, let's hold off on what we were talking about for a second to introduce Trey here. Trey, if for all of you who don't know, he has his own YouTube account, and he was actually one of the first YouTubers to go over a lot of the stuff with Brave Frontier. So yeah, Trey, tell us when you actually joined the game. What was going on at the time? What kind of units were you seeing? What was popular? What was your first squad like?
I think he's still fixing
Okay.
hardware.
We'll give him a second. All right, well, back to what we were talking about with Eric. So with his random BB attack, that pretty much makes him completely useless, am I correct?
Possess 2.0.
So complete waste of time then.
Yeah.
Okay, so in no case, in no scenario can you see yourself running that, especially since his leader skill doesn't seem to be that usable even at 6 stars.
Nope.
Nope, he has the worst leader.
Oh, what the?
He has the worst, I'm sorry?
Worst leader skill. It's
Worst
like
leader
Tiago.
skill. So
It
literally
increases
just
BC
absolutely
per
no.
turn.
Gotcha.
1 BC, I think. per
Yeah,
turn.
1 BC.
And even with his Super Brave Burst, that does absolutely nothing too, right? That doesn't couple with it to make it better.
Well,
Small
his
BC still for 3 turns.
it's like Lodin's, but it really
But
gets gimped by the
significantly lower.
5th run.
And the fact that he adds light to everybody, that doesn't help at all either, correct?
Nope.
No.
I'm just trying to find some use for this guy.
See that?
Well,
He's got
those
so
he
much
looks
stuff.
Him and
Looks good on a trophy case.
I find it weird, at least for the light and dark units in this group, because you're already dark. Dark is opposed to light. Why would you give your team light element? If you're fighting light, you know, your element is already opposed to, like, at least for those two, they should have at least gave their same element, because that's the direct opposition to their, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, then I'm going to say that he's probably not useful in 99% of scenarios. So, yeah, let's just pretty much say that he's never going to work out unless for some reason they nerf or buff him, or they happen to give him a... He happens to be the first one to get a 7-star.
Or
It's the only time we can actually see him being usable.
Or they change it, or we get a ninja update, and then we look at his card, it's like, hits all enemies. I'm like, what? You know? If that happens, then yeah, that'd be a little bit different, but, you know, with that random target, just, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
He would have been good if his BB and SBB feels faster, and he had better stats, but nope.
No. Well, that happens.
He just looks cool, so yeah.
The only redeeming factor for him, he has a guitar and his oversoul or whatever it's called, that's a violin. There are 2 non-band. That's it.
As useless as he is, they should have just made him a dark healer.
All right. Well, then let's pretty much say that he's just not going to work out. Now, what about Bran? What can you tell me about him?
He's actually got, like, good stats, like, all around.
Okay.
And come his 6-star, if I'm not mistaken, he'll be the only Thunder unit that gives a defense buff to his team.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he does give it an... What is it? He gives the defensive buff, right? And then he adds the fire attack for 3 turns with his AoE.
Yes.
And
Gotcha.
he actually has 8 hits for his normal hits, which is pretty high for a Thunder unit.
That's true. You don't see many Thunder units with that kind of hit count. But then he's also got the increased damage during Spark at 6 stars, which I guess you could throw in there with a non-Thunder team, since Thunder doesn't spark too well, and maybe do something.
All right, now we on?
Oh, hey. Can you hear us?
All right, everything's fine now. I don't know what it sounded like everybody was in there. I'm like, oh my goodness, hold up.
We were actually just talking really slow to mess with you. We wanted to see what would happen.
Playing, right?
Oh.
So, Trey, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Few questions for you. When did you join? And what was going on in the game at that time? What did your first squad look like? All that good stuff.
I joined exactly 209 days ago. according
Everyone's
to
ready
my-
with the amount of days that they join. I can't ask this question anymore.
Yeah, I was ready for it. I'm not gonna lie. Seems like he wants to know that, so let me make sure I got that handy. But yeah, it's been 209 days. The good units that were going on at the time. Big one was Alice. Alice was a huge one. She was actually like one of the most preferred at the time. But let's see here. We had a bunch of the trees. L tree.
Oh yeah.
He was a big one when I first started playing. Who else? Nothing really else comes to mind as far as huge units at that time. I mean, everyone was stocking 5 Alices and taking it to the arena and everywhere else and just kicking butt.
Yeah, definitely. So you're one of the first YouTubers to come out with content for Brave Frontier. I might even say that you kind of led the way. You were one of the first ones. So is there anything that you can suggest to people who are coming up in the YouTube world who are trying to do Brave Frontier stuff as well?
Let's see here if I can get in my professional mode. Definitely keep up with the game. That's a huge one. They're progressively like always doing new events or tying in new things to the game. So one of the biggest things is keep up with that. Every time they release something new in the game, make sure you do your utmost to try to bring that out as soon as you possibly can. And biggest thing is don't bail. I've seen a lot of people. I mean, not that it's a bad thing, you know. Like for example, right now we're in Frontier Hunter Season 5, and I see a lot of people bailing on Terminus. Man, they're just getting spanked, and it's like, I mean, it's definitely a difficult dungeon, so you can expect it to happen, but try to record the shining moments if you can. That's what the people want to see. You know. At least that's what I'm hearing back from the subscribers, you know. That's the feedback I'm getting. So.
And then again, they do like to see when people fail as well.
Yeah, yeah, you're right too. Especially in this season, I've had some, you know, tell me, oh, you know, such and such put up a video and he failed, but I watched your video and you know you did it well. I was like, yeah, I haven't failed yet. That does not mean I will.
No, I didn't see the other 15 takes that I did when I failed. When the light crystal decided to blow up on me and there was nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, when I prepared my Terminus video, I am still undefeated. I haven't lost the Terminus yet, but there's still no doubt in my mind that I won't. It's definitely difficult, that's for sure.
I can't say the same. I've run Terminus so many times, and I'm gonna say 90% of the time the crystal blows up, and there's really not a whole lot I can do about it.
See, I'll take that crystal out quick because I bring lava with me for defense ignore.
Oh, okay.
So I just swipe her and then just kiss that thing goodbye. But I've had some close runs actually on the last mission. You know, it's a crit squad, so you know Zebra come busting me upside the head for like 7,000 damage. It's like, oh boy. You know, and it got down to the point where I was only left with my SGX. So I was like, oh, that was a close one, but I still haven't lost yet.
Yeah.
Dylan was the one I hate. Every time, they always seem to target one unit, and then all of a sudden, here comes Dilma. Bam, that's my survival bonus.
Yeah, I usually only struggle with Zebra. I think he has the most HP, so he's always the only one that lives through it. My BB onslaught, I like to call it.
What other units are you running besides Lava?
My Terminus squad consisted of Lava, Michelle, Douglas, Grah lead, Felnius friend, and SGX.
Okay, so you do at least have Grah with you to help out with Zelban. He can at least cast a light on it, so you can get something done there.
Yeah, Grah is definitely a good lead, especially on the last one where you could really use that 15% reduction in damage when Zebra's busting you upside the head with crits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the less damage you take, the better. That's usually the motto of Brave Frontier.
Definitely. So we were talking about the new 6-star units, and we were going over some of the stuff, who's usable, who's not. We already covered Dia, basically saying that she's going to be really usable when she gets her 6-star. Right now, she's not so much, probably mostly in like raid battles and arena and that good stuff. We talked about Eric and talked about how absolutely horrible and terrible he is. His random BB is a complete fail. He's Ziz 2.0, and now we're on Bran. So what's your take on Bran?
Y'all might have to beat me up and call me a slacker because I haven't even really evaluated these guys yet.
Okay.
Hence the reason I haven't even tried to get anything in the summoning gate.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you guys can start the discussion. Let me do a little research on this guy, and I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. You can also listen along, and any questions you have, just let us know. So what we're basically looking at Bran is that he has decent overall stats, and the fact that his 6-star is going to be pretty decent. Could see him thrown into some different teams to kind of shake things up because he adds spark damage with his leader skill, and then he also has the 50% attack when 5 elements are present. And the fact that he adds fire. I mean, anytime that you can go in and maybe you don't know what to expect, you have mostly a thunder team or something like that, you can add fire to him. I mean, that's always useful. But are there any other uses that anybody can see for him other than that?
For Bran?
Mm-hmm.
I think you might have missed a very important point. About this actually was the whole point. I mean, you touched on the fact that he gets fired, but you didn't say why he gets fired.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's like, this is a batch I wish that they had maybe released earlier, like much earlier, like when we first got Cordelica, and you're going in with mono teams, and all of a sudden, wait, what's that unit doing here? That's not a fire. I got a water team. That's not a fire. That's a thunder unit. What are you doing here?
Oh yeah,
So, like,
that.
so for example, like, so you take like Rukina. Well, whenever we get her, she adds Earth to the attack. Thunder is strong against water, but what's stronger than thunder? Earth. And every unit in this batch was made so that if you go in, you're not going to be taken surprised by your strong element. That you'll be able to counteract that by giving your team their weak element.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where can you see him being useful?
Lysaria, even though we've done that.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay, no, seriously. Now, say you wanted to run these guys in arena. What if you ran 5 out of them? Because if you think about it, they all cast. Most of them have AOE. I mean, actually, I don't even know if that's true. I think some of them have AOE. But I mean, if you think about it, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, except for, I mean, all right. So Eric doesn't, Themis doesn't, Bran does, Darvan does, Lucina does, or does not. I'm sorry. Dia does. So I mean, you could run those 3. They could cast 3 elements for you. So if you do run into the counter element in arena, could that help you at all?
If yeah, it could.
Definitely.
Because that's just like me running right now. Me running a loading team, rainbow team, and I have him at the top. And the minute he casts his Brave Burst, guess what? I'm facing the water team. You're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You're
exactly.
Dead.
So I'm saying, like, maybe you were going to run a mono Thunder team, or would he maybe be useful for the...
Not to be out of the lead, but yeah, to kind of just put him on the team just for that particular utility, yes.
Okay.
And, like, and actually, you could use him on the Rainbow Squad as well. Say you didn't really want to use a Thunder, okay, say you didn't want to use a Thunder unit, and you're going to use just 5 elements, but you don't want Thunder. But you still want Thunder element, put in Dia. She covers Thunder.
Makes sense. Okay, so Bran usable in certain situations then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's talk about the 3 units that are coming out soon. And that would be, I'm looking at it how it's listed here, and I see Lucina. Mm-hmm. I also see, let's see, Darvan and Themis. So let's go over Lucina first, because she's first on the list. What do you think?
I think she's good. Well, I'm biased because I really like her attack animation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her attack animation is amazing.
She's a water unit that adds attack for 3 hits.
Also, she's a very high hit count. She's a very high hit count.
Yeah, 12 hits for 12 for normal hits, and 14 for BB, 16 for SBB. So that's pretty high.
So yeah, that's pretty damn good. So okay, does the fact that her regular BB is the fact that her regular BB a single target? Does that take away anything from her?
Well, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't really say. I mean, not really. I mean, as long as you got a 6-star, you got her SBB because it's an AOE, then that's almost kind of like having like a random target for your BB and then your SBB is AOE. As long as that SBB is AOE, then you should be good to go.
Mm-hmm. So, are there any specific instances you can see her being good for? I know that her fill rate is very high for her regular Brave Burst. Does anyone know what it is off the top of their head?
Regular Brave Burst would be 9. So 18 DCs.
That's actually less.
And for her SBB, it's 29. So that's times 2.
Okay.
You do the math. 58. 58 DCs for Super Brave Burst.
So that's pretty awesome. So could she be usable in Arena just for the fact that she gets her BB so fast? I mean, you're thinking that's going to take out at least one unit right away, or would you rather rely on the fact that you would get maybe full AoE from other units? And I mean, her stat distribution is pretty decent too, especially at 6 stars.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not too inclined in using her in Arena.
Okay.
If I want to use a water unit in Arena, right now I'm considering raising this breaker Cygnus.
Okay.
Because Cygnus is AoE, and as of right now, in our game, Cygnus has the highest attack of water units.
That's true.
Or her 6-star will, that is.
Okay. Alright, so Rakina also usable in certain situations. How about Darvan? This is one that has an area of effect regular attack, but his SBB is single target. So does that take away from him, or does the fact that he can do some major damage actually make him very usable in certain situations?
I would say that. I mean, his lead skill is pretty decent, similar to Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty decent. About that, he could be a situational unit, but I wouldn't really use him for that if you were to ask me.
Okay. I mean, the fact that he casts water on everybody is definitely a help, but I mean, if you're thinking you want a unit that's going to cause a lot of damage, especially if it's single target, I mean, you'd want to take him into certain dungeons, but you wouldn't take him into, like, the Vargas dungeon, for instance, or you wouldn't take him into the Ease dungeon because you're not going to get the benefit of water from anything.
No.
And something also I noticed, I'm looking at his unit card right here, is British Burst only, it doesn't, the only buff it has is just that it adds the water thing, but it doesn't have any status effects like the Super Great Burst, but
Yeah.
he's gonna either paralyze and injure one unit instead of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find that I actually find that that pair of status effects kind of odd that they paired those two together. Because usually when there's the paralysis, you've got paralysis and curse, or paralysis and weakness. Never paralysis and injury, because if you're going to be paralyzed and they're going to be moved, they're not going to be attacking. So It doesn't make sense to injure them because they can't attack you in the first place. So that pairing just kind of threw me off right there.
Yeah, he looks a little bit weird to me, having an AoE BB and then a single target SBB. I don't know about that one.
Our favorite God Eater chick is about to follow that same path when we get her 6-star.
Yeah.
Who's that now?
Lyra.
Oh, Lyra, yeah.
Going down the same road. It's like,
But
man, do I really want to unlock her super brave first?
yeah,
Yeah, that's stinks too. I
Was-
like
And the
Lyra
thing
so
is,
much.
what if in the arena, because it feels so fast, what if her super brave burst fails instead of her brave burst if she decides to use that instead of her AoE brave burst?
I need to combine with L9.
Yeah, that's about you probably gonna lose.
I'm
Better be
leaving mine.
fusing one at a time. You leveling up the brave burst, better be fusing one at a time.
yeah, seriously. So you
BB9,
might want to get stuck at 9.
Yeah, you're
Might not be
staying
the
at
worst thing in the
89.
world. So yeah, then we're gonna say Darvan probably not so useful. So I would say really the only useful one so far, and definitely useful, is Dia, maybe Bran. But how about Themis?
Uh,
An
I'm kind of like.
official light healer. It's about time to actually get one.
I agree.
I mean, you got Tillith, but Tillith is not actually. I mean, that's not her primary
She's
goal.
not a healer.
You know, she's not a healer. She feels
I
agreed to
wouldn't
get it.
really
But that's
classify her as a healer.
She's like the emergency button. Like if you have no other choice, you use
But-
her.
she's the first light healer that just like only heals.
Yeah.
About
Mhm.
time they got a healer.
Healer.
And the fact that she adds dark to everybody, that's pretty usable, right?
Absolutely.
I talked about this with Nova a few days ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually suggested to me that to use this guy against. To use her against Maxwell.
Maxwell, why do you say that?
Yeah, because
they're the same
she's
element.
light.
And she
She's
adds
light
dark.
and she adds dark,
And
so she
she'll
doesn't.
definitely help out with the heals.
That and recovery.
But who do you take out to throw her in?
One of your healers. Probably.
What if your healer's getting rid of status effects also? Like, what if you were going to bring Tree and you'd have to take him out? Would you go with something else for status?
By that time
Probably.
we'd have double sphere, so I guess I'd probably just give everyone.
Refine Gem is their
Refine Gem, yeah.
the-
Hopefully, I mean, can you get 5 though? That's the other question.
I've got
well, we have Grevas. We can get one from Arena.
Mm-hmm.
We have the better refined gem, the one that gives 20% HP.
Ah, that one's nice.
the magic. What's that? The magic ore?
It's
Yeah,
Cosmic
no,
Dust.
no, the one
Cosmic
lower.
dust. Cosmic dust. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Cosmic
that's another
Dust.
one.
And 3 refined gems, so that's like 5. And my friend's always going to get status ailments.
Because, like, whenever we get double spears, next time for the next Frontier Hunter, it's like I'm assuming maybe the next update we'll get them, like the next month. Come next Frontier Hunter, yeah, I'm gonna give everybody I can a refined gem. So when I go in, yeah, no status effects for you.
Goodbye, weakness.
Goodbye, injury.
See,
Goodbye,
the thing, though,
curse.
in Frontier Hunter, is weakness such a bad thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they're starting to hit a lot harder.
No, I mean injury, not weakness.
No, injury.
Oh, injury not so
Injury,
bad.
not so much, yeah.
Because I mean, if you think about it, you're prolonging your stages, right?
Mm. Getting
Yeah,
worse
I'm
and
happy.
worse if you get injured.
I'll be happy getting poison and injury,
Well,
but
me,
But
weakness
just not, no curse, no paralysis. Curse,
yeah, that one.
yeah, exactly. Those 2 status elements and injury I don't worry too much about because not only am I coming with attack elixirs, but I also got my shell, so I'm like dumb powerful. And
Now, here's another one I hate. I never really thought about this, but I really hate sickness. Now, I really do.
Oh,
sickness is like the least of my worries.
I agree. That's the one thing I don't run into too many problems with. Only because when I'm running Divine Stones on everybody, their recovery is so damn high, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, so I guess we're pretty much settled on these units. I mean, we're going to say that Themis is going to be one of the more usable ones, especially Dia as well. Bran, for the most part, Rukina is definitely going to be usable in certain situations, and the rest, eh. So, yeah, let's go over some Frontier Hunter then, since we've been talking about it.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
First of all, before we do anything else, Who's got the highest score?
Pat.
Oh, not me. Yeah,
I think I
definitely
saw some
Formana.
guy with 2.2 million.
No,
2.2.
whatever. No, you
Yeah.
no, you didn't.
Definitely Formana.
So Pat, you want to tell us how you got that score?
Well, basically, I just went greedy on all the stages and killed them all in 3 turns. Not
So you
more than
really
three
took your
turns.
time?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
That's
I got to
what
tell
I
you,
did.
I don't have that kind of patience.
Me neither.
If I get 1.8, I'm like, hell yeah, that's fine with me. But yeah. So would you be willing to do a run so that we can see exactly what you're doing?
All right, sure, but I don't think I can recreate it because RNG hates me.
Hey, listen, if you can score above a 1.5, you're good in my book.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll try.
I think you got this. Let's just
Yeah,
hope that the crystal is a little bit nice today.
I have a guide posted on Reddit as well.
Yeah, we'll be sure to link that in the description after this is done. So yeah, what about Trey? You said you were running this, right? What's your
Yeah,
highest score so far?
maybe 1.6.
1.6?
Yeah, I mean I didn't really build my team around creating the hugest spark. I mean a lot of them do have a lot of hits. Like I'm using Douglas, he's 30 on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle's 18 on everyone. SGX 20 on everyone. But everyone else is mainly using like triple Douglas minimum,
Yeah.
and that's just getting them crazy amount of spark because that's 90 hits right there on every enemy out there. So with insane spark scores like that, I mean, you can easily get a really high score. But I decided to just switch up with a different squad, not use duplicate units, and um, see if I can pull it off. And I've actually been quite consistent. To my surprise, I haven't lost yet. Fingers
Oh,
crossed.
Mhm.
so yeah, I mean that's the other thing is I've noticed this season nobody's competing, and I guess that's because you can't really take advantage of anything if you're max hunter rank right now. So
Exactly. I
I
like all the
haven't felt
HR-21s are cool in it.
exactly. I haven't had a whole lot of people breathing down my neck, so I haven't been going crazy. I think I might even be full orbs right now, just because I know I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I know I am too.
Well, after
Like
my last run,
yeah, Blackula. What rank are you right now?
I'm in a run right now, but I'll tell you, after my last run, it was a little bit ago, I was ranked 53. As soon as this is done, I'll see what my current rank is. I'm sure it dropped off a little, but it's like I'm not seeing, now that I'm in that area at the top, I'm not actually seeing like large drops. Like I went to bed at like rank 48 last night.
Hmm.
Woke up, I was at maybe 80 something, I think. So it's like it wasn't too big. So, and it's like I'm still maintaining this, only having done 33 runs so far. I mean, like last Frontier Hunter, I did a total of 100 runs.
Yeah, I think
But
I was around that too.
and now that now that a lot of people have already gotten the HR-21, it's like they're sitting back. It's like they have no use at doing this unless they just want a gym for 5 burst frogs.
Hmm. Which
Because
is kind
I'm
of a
at
waste.
I'm at HR-19 right now, so I mean I'm gonna go hard for this last Frontier Hunter, and then come next Frontier Hunter, like I'll be at 21. I'm gonna sit back and see if I can get at least a +4 off of 3 orbs.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, what about you, Mofo? What are you running in Frontier Hunter right now? And are you doing
Zelban!
anything?
Of
Because I
course.
know you are Hunter rank 21, so you can speak for them right now.
Yeah, I've tried. I've tried running it on auto on the first day. Like, failed horribly against him. He just paralyzed everyone in my team, and I wasn't looking when that happened. So
I'm
I
really
got
curious as
fortunate.
to why you thought it would be okay to auto battle Terminus. Like, what was
Well,
going through your mind when you thought that was a good idea?
He is asking for
I,
that
I,
push.
I trusted Zelban too much.
Oh, well, listen, I gotta say I have that same trust, but maybe not to that extent. Close, but maybe if I had a SBB 10 Zelban, I might think about it, but mine's only 7 right now, so I can't really say anything.
Mofo, is your
Well,
Zelban 10?
Hmm?
Do you got an SBB 10 Zelban?
Yeah, I do.
How is the defense working out in that?
I haven't really tested it, but there have been rumors circling around that it's around 110 to 120 to even as high as 200%. But I wouldn't really say that it's that high because like I said, I haven't really tested it yet.
But I will say it's definitely the difference between life and death in a lot of situations. I've noticed Zeldan, when I throw him out there, I mean, especially in Terminus, it's kept me alive in so many instances. I mean, right now I'm auto battling Mare. I'm just, you know, going through it, no big deal, because Zeldan throws out his SBB and I don't feel a thing. I mean, she can't take me out in one shot, so I'm just gonna keep farming till I get her. By the way, I'm up to like, I got to be approaching 70 runs. It's getting up there because I know it was 60 something earlier before we started this, and yeah, it's just taking forever.
Hey Chris,
You have 100 more.
I'm ranked 70. I dropped to rank 70, so I was at 53. I'm at 70, and I still have 2 orbs.
And how long between runs are you usually going?
I don't know. That depends on if I just really want to grind out my orbs. If I want to take a break, like I just took a break to do a mirror run and then kind of farm the support so I can try to unlock Zelban's Super Brave Burst. So it's like I'm not even doing like I did like back to back to back to back to back. I'm not even doing that right now. And I'm just like every time I get a good score, I'm jumping like okay. So the run before that, I started at 69, and then after that one run, I got like 1.8 million, jumped to 59, and then after that, I got a 2.07 mil run, jumped from 59 to 53. So it's like yeah, as soon as I get a good run, I'm gonna jump like right back up. So I mean, I don't.
I'll say that's the other thing. There's not a whole lot of people who can do a ton in Terminus right now, so I'm going to say on top of the fact that a lot of the top spots aren't competing, the lower spots don't have the teams that can take on Terminus and get a ton of points. So people in our position who don't have maximum hunter rank but do have decent teams have the luxury of kind of running this lackadaisically. We can sit back and not have to do a whole lot.
Like, I'm looking at my friends list right now, and Pat's sitting there, 44 runs. And I'm catching up on him.
I'm definitely planning a +5 this season.
Yeah.
Easily.
Well,
so, Formana, you ready to do that run?
Yeah, I am.
But Chris.
All right, let's see this. Yeah.
If you guys are just after the scores, it may be wiser to run end instead of trying for Terminus if you don't have that team for Terminus.
Yeah.
You can either end with a critical team with Zebra and get a score of like 1.2 million, 1.3 million to 1.4 million, and that's fine. It can compete with those that run Terminus.
Yeah, the end is definitely a nice place for people who don't have the team to run Terminus. I mean, if you need to farm points and you need to farm them quickly, using a crit team is definitely one way to go about it, or even using a regular team, because there's not a whole lot of stiff competition. I have a feeling that's a lot of what's going on. So if you are having a lot of trouble in Terminus, it may not be for you. You may be better off running the end and just going through that. And like I said, there's not a lot of competition at the top, so you may actually end up getting pretty high, a lot higher than you would normally do, if you go ahead and do that.
Exactly.
So other than that, for most free players, they're not going to have the team to run it anyway, but they may actually see themselves in the top 10,000 or something like that, because there aren't a lot of people in the higher ranks competing.
No.
So there's going to be a bump the whole way through.
Oh, yeah.
So that brings me to my next point. Are somewhat outdated teams like maybe a Saren team or something like that still going to do well in the end?
End?
Mm-hmm.
And
not if they run not if they run in the Paris.
Yeah.
Here's my question, though. I haven't been running the end at all, so I don't know what all the different mobs are this season. I know, like, I ran into a few different ones. I know I ran into Paris, but I didn't really check to see anything else. So, does anybody
There
else
was-
know any of the other stuff that people
There
can
was Felius and Douglas in the last stage of End, and I was laughing so hard. I saw it on Nova
Felius and
Stream.
Douglas.
It's like mirror match.
That's crazy. And of course, that Douglas somehow is able to wreck your team way more than you can wreck his. But
That's
yeah,
always the case with Frontier Hunter Douglas if it's a 5-star one.
damn you, Frontier Hunter Douglas. I know that damn 5-star Frontier Hunter Douglas. They're just sitting there like tanking hits
even
and
that
then.
4-star Raquel in that mob
Oh
was one
god,
of your units. I mean, Douglas isn't the problem in that mob. It's Raquel.
that hit count group of mobs was just terrible because they could sit there and hit you forever and there was just nothing you could do about it.
Like, you had to at least take 2 out in the first turn. Like, maybe if you had a dark element on your team, take out the heights. Just get rid of some of those hits. And then take out Staya. I think usually those two would die first, and then you're left with Doug and Raquel.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, either way, this season seems to be working out a little bit better. So, Formana, are you ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, I read
Sorry, I just get carried away.
So, while you're getting into it, do you want to go ahead and explain your squad and why you chose these units?
Well, to start things off, I'm using 3 Lord Douglases, a Guardian Michelle, and a Guardian Felnius, or I'll be using Grah, depends on who I have on my friends.
Okay.
And they're all equipped with Divine Stones. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
They're just for show. No, I'm kidding. They're for
And-
the defense increase.
Okay, if anyone who doesn't know exactly what a Divine Stone does, do you want to explain that to them?
Basically, when you have full BB gauge or higher, just the BB gauge, your attack, defense, and recovery gets boosted by 50%.
So that's a huge boost, especially when you're talking about 6-star units who already have high attack, defense, and recovery. And I've noticed, like I said right now, I mean, if you'll look here, my squad is auto-battling Mare, and just the fact that they all have such a high recovery, you're going to see them pretty much get healed up, even though they took some pretty significant damage last turn.
Hey, Pat. I'm gonna put my Grah up. Would you like a Divine Stone or a Leg Wand?
I don't know if I can go look for it if it's up.
Yeah, it may
Because I
take a
might
while
have
for it to actually come up.
Ah,
I'm just gonna
I
take
might be
whoever.
still showing. Actually, I'm not even showing up.
I'm not even there.
So yeah, here I'm using a friend Grah with leg wand, and I'm running attack elixirs. I mean, I'm running the Marauder set. People were asking me why I didn't run SGX with this team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, basically, if I used SGX, I would be killing way too fast, and I wouldn't be getting. I wouldn't be able to farm weakness element points.
For the light on dark, right? Because he does
For
cast light
everyone.
on dark at the end, right?
For the Earth as well.
And the earth. Okay.
I tried.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I
running
tried.
Michelle.
Yeah, I tried it. I experimented with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this again. I mean, I still managed the 1.8 mil, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do that again. If I couldn't attack with him whenever I wanted to, because then I was afraid to kill everything too quick.
All right. So
So,
you want to
yeah.
explain to us? Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you want to explain to us what you're gonna do here in the first round?
Oh, okay. Basically, I pop Fujin Elixir on 1 Felnius and 1 Douglas, so I can save 2 for
Oh,
later in
Pat.
case of emergency.
Oh, okay.
Pat, are you gonna change your position on Grah and Felnius?
Come again?
Are you gonna change
Oh,
your position
I
on
don't
Grah and Felnius, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What matters most is the three Douglases position. Okay, basically I just need Felnius and Douglas, and they fill everybody up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do.
I haven't tried that one. I always
Amazing.
use 4 of them.
Basically, that's how it works for the first turn.
Yeah, because here I am popping all 4 of my Fujins and like, wow, I didn't realize that.
Wait until the
Didn't
waste.
realize, yeah, I was like, wow, that came
Just
in
gives you
handy.
extra rounds too.
Not only that, it
For
came in
the-
handy. If that freaking crystal burst up before, it came in handy there.
Yeah, exactly.
For
Wow.
the second turn, I hold back two of my BBs so they don't die. So I can kill them off all in the third turn.
I'm totally taking notes right now. I just thought you should know that.
And I'm gonna die. Oh my god.
Oh no!
I told you!
Oh my
This
god!
game hates me.
Oh no!
This doesn't normally happen, guys. It's the first time it's happened.
Listen, that was
He wanted it so bad. He wanted it so bad.
You guys want to do.
lesson learned. Don't piss off the dragon. Got it.
Well, yeah, basically. And then I use the attack potion on the last round. So I get more damage and overkill points.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. And this is the sequence of attack. Oh man, now I can't risk it on Lulu stage or whatever.
Oh right, because you don't have any revives. Well,
Yeah.
it should be interesting anyway.
The movie stage is pretty similar.
Sparks. Wow.
This is so fake.
Listen,
No, just what? Oh man, you better hope you don't die when you get to Dilma.
sometimes this is just how it goes. I mean, that's the whole beauty of Frontier Hunter. I mean, you're not always going to have the perfect round. Everything's not going to go the way you want it to, but at the same time, if you're smart about it, like you are being right now, I mean, you're going to be able to rise up and overcome. It's not going to be as big of a big deal because you're still in it. You know what I mean? It's not like you lost all your units and you don't have any revives or whatever. You're still going to get a decent score.
Let's say this because he has no full revives. Cross your fingers that Lauren doesn't just go after one Doug.
Well, the thing is,
He's doing
not.
it.
Oh my god! The thing is, I'm not the one deciding. It's all RNG.
Wow, I can't believe he did that.
All right. Well, I mean, this is the difference between good players and bad players, and this is the difference between smart players and not so smart players. If you know how to come back from something like that, you're still going to make out with a good score. If anything, it's just you have to be able to think ahead, and you have to be able to think, all right, well, I know what to expect from here on out. I know that I need to be careful with these items. I know I can't waste this. I may need to take out guys earlier than I want to still get a decent score. But the whole thing is you keep learning from these mistakes because not everything goes the way you want it to. Like I must have done, I'm gonna say like 8 or 9 recordings before I actually got one that I wanted to use. And
This game hates me.
Hey Chris, have you noticed the 3 dice? He does 2-6-3, and we've been doing 2-3-6.
Well,
yeah, the way I do it is a little bit outdated. His works a little bit better, but I didn't
Now
remember what it was.
No!
No! I hate this game.
Ready for round 2.
Oh my god, look
Oh
at
my
these
God.
out. Look
He's
at
got
these.
like 2 HP left.
It's
Wow.
crazy. This
Why did Dean live?
There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh yeah.
That's how it goes.
Oh my god.
You can do this, bro.
All right, but you can still get through it.
Oh my
No
god.
big deal. Now you're not going to have the fire damage here.
This is gonna. Oh my god. This is gonna take forever. Oh no, there goes Felnius. Oh, he's still good. Okay. Oh my goodness, man.
That's rough, man.
Wow.
I told you guys, the game's gonna fail me.
We may need a redo round, but do you still want to go over some of this?
Well, at least
We can talk about something else later while I do the next round.
That's
It
fine.
doesn't take as much time.
Okay. So let's yeah, let's
Oh no! Oh no! That's
watch
okay.
him get.
Okay, he's still alive.
Okay, sorry, Ichi.
Hold on a second. Put your cursor on Lilith. I gotta see how.
Oh
much
wait,
health
hold
she
on a
has.
second. I gotta look at Mofo's screen right now. Am I seeing what I think I see?
Look at how much health Lilith has. Still. Why is she so
Smart.
tanky?
Hey Mofo, you want to look at your screen?
You just got mayor, bro.
Man, I hate you.
Is he even there right now? Are you AFK? Are you not there for your player capture?
I'm actually partying.
Oh my god, I hate you so much. If that's an anime, I will hate you even more.
I am on so many runs. I cannot, like, words can't express. Oh.
Oracle.
What did you get?
He got Oracle.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Listen, the fact remains that you got Mare, and I still don't have her.
Yeah, make it work, bro.
Wow,
There you
I
go.
don't even have Zebra.
Wow.
so tanky.
All right, well then.
Like seriously, look at Lilith, man. What is up with this? Why is she so tanky?
Holy shit! Wait a second.
He don't have Michelle, man.
Even
Without
with
Michelle,
Michelle.
it's going bad.
Even
Two
with
elixirs
Michelle,
left.
she still. But even if you had Michelle, she would still be the one with the most HP.
True story. She's usually the last one to survive for me, either her or Lulu.
Crazy.
Suicide attack? No.
No, she doesn't have suicide this time.
She has the suicide attack.
The Princess Slam.
Yeah.
It's not like in End.
Yeah, she'll only do that in end.
Oh, okay.
Oh god. I hope Moody Crystal doesn't go all moody on me.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
Oh man. All right.
Show him your path.
There's no way that he's gonna screw you over. I'm sure.
Oh no, without Michelle's hits, is he gonna get it down at half life? Oh no. Oh no.
Root.
Burrow Shaggy.
You've so got this.
He's got to do it. He has to. Did he get it past Moody? Oh no, he didn't get it past Moody.
Could it be?
Here we go.
Last check.
Nah, he's got to do it. He has to. He has to do it. Otherwise, that thing might explode on him. Okay, he's got it.
There you go.
No items used. He'd have 100K right there.
And he's still got those two Fujins.
That's right. Oh, look at that. So he can give it to Felnius and maybe a Doug.
Yep. I still can't believe you're hanging in there. I would have been like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Now,
Auto battle, I'm good.
This is gonna take a while because Ide is even more tanky. And then if she does that defense move, yeah, good luck.
It's all because of experience. I get screwed over by I get
Miss
screwed
White.
over by RNG a lot of times, so I know what to do. Oh no.
Oh no!
Goes another.
Goes down.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Brogue is back.
That's really hard.
It's a Life Alert commercial in there somewhere. I think he's fallen and he can't get up.
Is everybody full? Yep.
Man, that's rough.
Oh, you ain't got no elixirs, man. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh god.
You got this.
Wait, you'll still get over 1 million at least.
Yeah, you're still gonna get a decent score. So, I mean, there's that.
If this were your first round, you'd still get the leg one. So just think of it that way.
Yeah, really.
I'm sure there's people that still haven't.
Oh, there we go. Did you see that? Locke just said, Lady Idea, let's show them what we got.
Mhm.
Is
You need to guard that.
Is God Pearson next?
Yeah, but I don't have HP, so I don't know what's
Oh
gonna
man.
happen.
God Pearson.
God piercing.
How low is he on HP?
Ah.
Even when guarding.
Yeah.
Well, the other two were already kind of low, and I mean, come on, Felnius is water, even if he's guarding though.
Yeah, it's over.
Got SPB back off of 2 Dugs though. Not bad.
Yeah, definitely. This position is really good for what do you call this? For sparking.
Did he just get it back by himself off of 2 enemies?
Yeah, because he.
Oh yeah,
he's
he's the
by
only
himself.
one getting all the BCs.
Oh yes. Oh man, you're poisoned.
Oh,
I didn't realize you were poisoned too.
All right.
Oh god,
I think we need a good round of applause here because that was pretty
There
impressive.
you go, Formana, not bad, bro.
Oh no, let's see. He still get a million, right?
No, I'm guessing it's 900 something.
Oh no, he'll get it. He'll get it.
Nope.
No.
Gonna try again. Let's talk about
Alright.
something else.
So, do you want to go over everything again, or do you want us to talk about something else?
No, just talk about something else. I'm gonna
Okay.
stay quiet and focused.
Well, we need to at least know in later rounds what you're supposed to do when you don't run into those kind of problems. So when you hit like maybe the third stage or so, just let us know.
Alright.
All right. So we just saw that Mofo captured Mare. So let's go over Mare. Talk to me about Mare. Why is she good, or is she good?
I like
And
Mare.
let me know why people are going for her.
Because Mare, once again, she's a
Leader skill.
only has that particular leader skill. She
Yeah.
increases elemental damage. And I used the Friend Mare, and while I was farming in the Thunder stage, I had Doug, and I just did his normal attack. And I'm like, why are these hits doing 600 each? And they don't usually go that high. And I'm like, oh, wait, I've got Mare in the party. So it's like, she does. It's pretty much like a 100% like increase in elemental damage. Like she doubles the
Leon
elemental
just
damage.
Leon just posted an anima mare.
I hate you, Leon.
Thanks for listening, and we all hate you because we can't catch her. So,
The thing that I heard about Mare, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you know how you can change her element with Zelbam, Michelle, so on and so forth. I heard that her leader skill doesn't apply towards that type of elemental damage. Is there any truth to that?
The only way to do that is to test it out.
yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Haven't gotten her to test it yet, so I have no idea.
If I see a Mare friend, let me see if I have any Mare friends on right now.
Yeah, I've been hearing it a lot, so that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if any of you guys tested it. If I ever, I'm not even there yet, man. Y'all be blazing through quest mode like first day.
Well, this was my first time actually finishing quest on the first day, because usually when new quest comes, I sit on it, because what ends up happening is after a few weeks, everybody's like, I'm done. I've got nothing to do. And I'm just sitting here, hey, I've got quests, I can do that.
That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, because I know, I mean, like, what was it, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, maybe? You were still in Lazaria, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
still actually. I may have. Yeah, no, I was done with Palmina. Yeah, I was in Lazaria, and I was just like, I just sat on Lazaria. I didn't even touch Lazaria, and everybody's posting all these things about that. So it's like, yeah,
Oh, well,
I got other stuff I can do. I'm doing right now. So I'm like, I'm leveling up units and stuff. I'll eventually tackle that, because what ended up happening is I did the same thing with like Cordelica in the first parts of Palmina, because the units, you know, I went back to Cordelica and I was so much stronger. Didn't have to worry about the whole counter element thing. I just kind of blew through it, because all I spent time doing was leveling up. So eventually I went back, and then I just breezed through it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. As far as Cordelica is concerned, a lot of free players I know, they go into that and they're like, how far along should I be going in this? And they're like, I can't get very far because the vampire and others keep smashing my faith in. And I'm like, well, then, yeah, you're probably going to want to wait for a while, because a lot of people don't know, like, that's not where you're supposed to go right away. Yeah, it opens up, but that doesn't mean they automatically stop doing the regular quests. They don't even finish St. Lamia, and they go straight for that.
Well, that's
What
the
I ended up
thing
doing-
I ended up doing too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. What happened was, after I finished St. Lamia, I skipped over Cordelica and I went straight to Amdal. I did not touch Cordelica for a while until I finished. Then I went back to Cordelica. And it's like, wow, this is easy. But it's only because I waited to do it.
Yeah, seriously. As soon as I started getting my teeth smashed in, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. This is ridiculous. I'm going back here. And then I ran into, like, I was in Morgan, and I'm sitting there like, why is there so much difference? This is ridiculous. But then you're getting like crap experience too, so it's like, eh.
Because one of the things I was like, well, wait a minute. Like I was saying, you go into the fire stages, you go why are there thunder units here? This is fire stage. Why are all the enemies not fire? Why am I getting? Why are they hitting me? Hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, hence once again, it would have been very nice if this brand new batch that just came out had come back out then.
Yeah, seriously. So, all right, Formana, I see that you are on the third stage. Do you want to explain to us your strategy here?
Well, yeah. I use BB on grass, so I have light and dark on everyone, so I do neutral damage or weakness
And I
to
noticed you
Luna.
guarded with everybody there on first turn.
Yeah,
Smart.
I actually found this out by mistake that Grah can survive first turn no matter what.
Ha!
Because I accidentally tapped him before.
Oh man, that's pretty interesting.
What? If what?
Oh, be lucky. You have no weakness. Be very
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, I was looking for that.
See, I was telling Chris that happened to me in one of my runs. I'm like, wait a minute. She didn't weaken me. Yeah, that made me happy right there. I didn't have to worry about weakness.
So I didn't use an attack elixir here because if
Mhm.
I do, Ilulu is going to die,
Luna's
and
gonna
I
die
won't
too.
get the max points.
Luna would probably die too since you tapped Grah.
Nope.
I mean, if you did a attack elixir right there. See,
Um,
look at this. Look at Luna. Like
and
seriously.
now I pray that nobody dies.
Ah no!
Man.
Oh!
Got him.
So
There goes your
close.
20K bonus.
This is the
Oh,
mob
God.
that always takes away my attack bonus. I mean, my survival bonus. This mob. It isn't even the zebra mob all the time. This one takes away more than the zebra mob.
Yep.
Yeah, Zebra is not nearly as hard as this one.
No way, dude. This is the hardest out of all 7 to me.
I
But
know most people are like getting problems with this mob. I call them the Powerpuff Girls.
The Powerpuff Girls. Nice.
This is Team PMS right here, man.
Even
them
better.
putting injury on you is actually pretty nice because you don't kill them as fast.
You're doing half damage, yeah.
And there
Oh
you
yeah,
have
three.
it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, you're still sitting there with 301. You just missed out on
Look at the weak element.
I missed it. What was it?
Over 80,000.
Sorry.
Wow.
And
The weak
here,
element in the sparks was over
I
6.
use Grah, Felnius, all the Douglases, and then Michelle for last. Because when you buff with Douglas SBB, you can sometimes deal 2 damage when you spark well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the whole purpose. Just like him using that, his super berry versus like using the Raquel lead. Sparks are worth 2 on those type of units. That's what it's equivalent to.
Yeah, that's the one thing I regret about not having a Douglas with SBB 10. I can't do 2s there. So I'm relying completely on luck.
Uh-oh.
This should be alright. He's still got the 2 Fujins, remember?
He does, but
It's a little bit different.
Okay, he got it. So 100K this time.
Yep.
106.
There you go.
106.
Yeah, that's around the most you can get.
So you're sitting at 9.6 or 960, and yeah, you're only on what stage
5.
Stage 5.
Yeah, I'm stage 5 right now. For this one, need Felnius, Grah.
Yeah,
So
so he's definitely on path to getting the 2 mil run again.
that's it. That's why I save Fujins for this stage. And sometimes it doesn't work out the way I want it.
Mhm.
I just wish I knew about the whole only using Doug and Felnius for first round, just 2. I could have saved myself a lot of headache.
Yeah, I usually always get to the zebra round with at least 1 Fujin elixir. Not that I ever need it, but I didn't need to use it before, so it's like it's just there now.
Yeah,
For
now
this
that I
one,
know
I'm
that now that I
gonna
know the
hold back
Felnius
1
Douglas
point.
thing, I'm definitely gonna be using that first round.
Is Ralph back yet? I haven't really heard him talk.
And there you have it.
Mofo the Zell band, man.
He's probably trying to evolve that mare.
Running some MP runs.
It looks like he's still running it, actually.
I
Yeah.
am.
Oh, he's going.
There we
Oh,
go.
is he going for anima?
Yeah.
He's not going for anima, is he?
I am, because Leon just posted this. So
Leon
I'm
posted an
bringing
anima.
forward this.
Now I want an anima too. There we go. We got
Congratulations.
190k.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
Here's my dilemma.
Against two
Much
mobs.
higher if I didn't use items.
Here's my dilemma.
Mm-hmm.
2449 experience to next level, but I have 92 energy, and I want to do a mare.
Listen.
Nah, I'm just gonna kind of try to get it down as low as I can before doing that run. I don't want. I hate wasting energy. I really do.
Well, what else are you going to use that energy on?
Farming.
Yeah, BB farm, dude.
Yeah, I'm farming support right now, so I can.
Well, then there you go. The chances of you actually catching Mare on the next run are very slim,
Yeah.
and if you're going to waste all that, then why even bother?
And for this stage, this is the easiest stage actually.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hit that
Because
hard.
they don't hit much. Yeah, they don't hit hard.
But
See, my best against.
you're unlucky. Atro uses Paralyze.
In my last.
Oh, he does?
In my. Wait, what? Who uses paralyze?
Atro.
I said Atro does.
Ah.
She does use Paralyze at times.
So I'm holding back here.
See, my best against the
Kill them.
Idea mob. I say my highest against them was 231k.
So there we go. For the final blow, I think I'm gonna get to 20k.
220?
Oh,
I
look.
didn't
Look
use items.
at where he's at. 12.4 already.
12.4, yeah.
And then from there, he should have at least 15, maybe even. He should have at least 15 mil after this. 1.5 mil, I mean. Let's see, 1.5.
Oh, I got really high.
Close.
255.
Wow.
I think it was very close.
See that weak element attacks? That's what
And
makes this.
Big Element and Sparks. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's what makes this strat.
That's why Michelle and Zara are so important.
Yeah, and that no items use is pretty crazy.
So,
I actually tried using Bran instead of Michelle so I could kill slower, but it wasn't working.
Was Bran getting his face smashed in?
Yeah, definitely. I reached the stage with Lidith and Co, and he died.
Oh.
Hmm. So let me ask you, would Bran be usable if his 6-star was out?
I think he would because he has really good stats. He's on par with Libra, 6-star with stats, except for HP. So for this run, you need to use Grah first, just so you get light and dark to everyone. And use Michelle second, so it doesn't deal as much damage.
You sound confident now.
Excuse me. Let's see. I'm gonna need to hold back. Ow.
Let's hope Dilma doesn't do what Dilma does.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Wow.
he left.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty lucky.
He left.
So here I'm gonna use.
But that survival bonus was already taken away from.
But
Mob
I already
3.
died, so no
Yeah,
problem.
Mob 3, so.
Basically, the highest points you can get here. Oh no, don't die.
No!
Oh,
There we
wait.
go.
Wow.
You can get here
Uh-oh.
is. Oh god. No, oh my
Oh,
god!
no.
Killed two!
Oh,
Well, you don't have to worry. You don't
cut
need
short.
Felonius. You don't need Felonius. You don't need
Yeah.
Felonius.
Yeah, but that's extra attack.
But still,
Well,
he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
this.
Felonius only hits 10 times.
The most you can get here, I think, is 350 or
350.
around that. Yeah, a little bit lower, I guess.
As long as he's able to
Because
do
if
that,
you
yeah.
kill this in
Oh,
2 turns,
he's gonna get a hell of a lot of over. He should get a hell of a lot of overkill for that.
if you kill this in 2 turns, you only get 230.
Yeah,
So I think
that's what I
dying is
usually
worth it.
get.
Oh, look at the
See?
weak element. Weak
Wow.
It's worth it.
312.
Oh, 187. So I'm gonna his score is gonna be
2 mil.
2.06 mil.
Yeah, that's how you do this method.
That's how you hit 2 mil.
Yeah, I'm constantly getting average of 2 million if RNG doesn't hate me.
And by the way, you're that guy who's ranked 29 right now, and you don't need to be.
At all.
You made it harder for me to move up one spot. Thank you.
Yeah, 2.06.
There we have it.
2.06 mil.
2.06 mil. So,
And he's about to hit. He's gonna have like 90, probably 9.9 mil soon after it gets added to his score.
so pretty much safe to say that is the best strategy to go with at this point. Have you seen anyone averaging close to that with any other teams?
No, with the same team I saw someone with 2.2, but he's really lucky and more intricate. He used a protector set as well, so I don't know how that works since
Okay.
I'm not that patient.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The amount of patience I use is enough. You are actually more patient than I am. I'm killing in 2 to 3 turns, and I'm like, I'm good. That's fine.
Same here.
If I get 3 turns out of it, that's cool. But otherwise, I mean, I don't have the patience to sit there and grind out a 2 mil score. Not to mention, I don't know that I could, since I don't have a Douglas that's SBB 10. I can't take out that Moody Crystal right away. Man, that thing is just awful. It's terrible. I don't know who put that in the game, but they're laughing right now along with their Grand Jelly. They're sitting there. The same guy who created Grand Jelly created that thing. And they're just,
Honestly.
You know, I still haven't fought the Grand Jelly yet.
don't.
Really?
Just don't.
That's just me sitting on quest items again. Like, I just recently fought Skyrama or whatever her name is just to get the frog.
One frog isn't worth it for
No.
jelly. For all the frustration you get.
Trust me, by the
Oh,
time you
God.
actually get through it, you're just going to be like, why did I even bother?
Hey, why don't we ask
You're
Trey?
gonna question the meaning of life if you
Jelly.
fail jelly.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mofo, what were you saying?
Let's ask Trey about his experience with Grand Jelly.
Okay, yeah.
Let's make it a
Tell us about your experience with Grand Jelly.
Oh,
Your
that-
first experience.
Dude, that thing sucked. Yeah, just to be blunt and up front, that thing sucked, dude. The first time I fought it, I didn't know the strategy behind it, so needless to say, I got him to half health and just got spanked like almost instantly. Especially when he unleashed his ultimate attack that deals like a ridiculous amount of status effects, and it really does a lot of damage too. So he wiped me out like really fast that round. But then I came back and I didn't read too many strategies. I just know you had to deal damage to him, other than like basically attacking. So the way I went about doing it is I just came in with a mono fire squad, and I just hit him with a bunch of venom knives, dude. And I just attacked the heck out of him, and I think I was using, just venom knife spheres, and I just kept him poisoned and waited it out, basically.
Let me tell you, the first time, or when I went to go do all that, I did not have any venom knives. Trying to make all those venom knives was such a pain in the ass. I was like, you got to be kidding me! Like these are items I delete all the time. I don't have them on me at all times. So it took me forever just to farm that many venom knives. It was the Grand Jelly just isn't worth it. Like top to bottom, there's no reason to do it.
Oh yeah, I beat him once and ain't been back.
I don't blame you.
Forget that, dude. One and done, dude.
Beat him once and never look back.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's move on to the next thing I wanted to talk about, and that is upcoming 6 stars.
Ooh.
Now, I'm really interested to know what's coming out next, and I want to know what you guys are speculating, which is going to be the next group. When do you think we'll see them, and what are you looking for as far as that specific group? So, which group do you guys, consensus, which group do you think is going to come out next?
Lilith.
Lilith?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Lily.
I think
Yeah.
so.
And the
Yeah,
reason being why?
I
Because
want Logan.
Gumi deviated from the release order that Japan did, and they gave us the rainbow first.
Okay, so we got the Loden squads before we were supposed to get them. Originally in Japan, they actually came out with Centaur squad before they actually
And
came out
then
with
they
this
came
one.
out with the Guardians, and then Rainbow came after. They postponed the Rainbow 6 stars until after the 12 Guardians.
Okay, so pretty much what we're looking at here is Lilith squad. Do you want to first go over Lilith since she is going to be so awesome?
Well, that's 6 star.
She is bomb.
She is going to be one of the only two 65% Rainbow leaders. Her and Logan are both 65% Rainbow leaders. Once again, her Brave versus single target, very strong attack. But it's not the Brave
SBB, baby.
burst. It is the SBB that we want to talk about. That the minute you get SBB, as long as you don't do Brave Bird, you never lose it because she continually fills her Brave First bar completely full. So you get unlimited Super Brave First.
Yeah, I'm working on a full squad of them.
I
I got 4.
I have 3. I had more, but I fused my extras. I just wanted to keep 3.
I got 4 right now. I'm working on 1 more.
So what exactly can you see her being used for?
Very, very tough, very strong boss fights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her damage output is going to be ridiculous.
No!
So let's say you don't have a full squad of them. Who would you say you would pair her up with?
Situational. It depends.
Okay. Let's say that you're going after let's say you're going after Grah for the first time.
Oh.
I mean, she has a weak element there, but she is going to do a ton of damage. And she'll have continuous attack.
Well, here's the thing with Grah. Grah can attack with any element. At any time, he can hit one of your units with your weak element. It really doesn't matter what element unit you take in. So, I mean, I had a friend who did a Grah run, and he had an animal world, and the world tanked the entire time against Grah. I don't think that's going to be too much of a factor just because it's dark and low, it's light. But definitely pair her up with a healer. Because Grah likes to use status effects. You know, maybe you want Tree on your team to get rid of those.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe someone with a defense buff, just for added defense. Because, I mean, once he starts getting lower in life, he will start hitting a little bit harder.
Okay. So maybe that's not the best situation for her, so what is? Can you think of a specific instance?
I can think of another one, but we don't have it yet in Global.
Okay, so go ahead.
That would be Raid Battle.
Raid Battle, okay. So being able to take those big bosses down every single time would be a huge, huge help because for anyone that doesn't know, the raid battles, the bosses are pretty set, and you're given a specific obstacle, your objective, and you have to go ahead and try and finish them off before the time limit's over. So being able to do as much damage as possible, but also survive, is a big key part of that. And I would say her stats are definitely good enough to let you do that. I mean, she's got a decent attack, she's got a decent defense, and she's got decent recovery, decent HP. She's good across the board. Plus, she has that single target ability to be able to take guys out pretty quickly. And a lot of the bosses mostly have one part. Some of the bosses do have extra parts. I know that there's a turtle that has a shell that you need to get, and then his actual self. The shell actually casts, I think, similar to what the Grand Jelly casts, where you won't be able to do basically any damage to him at all. So you're going to have to handle that. I don't think it's as serious, but I think it's along the lines of that. I don't really remember. I only fought him about 3 or 4 times. But I could see Lilith being very usable in Raid. That's very true. Because, especially like Trey was saying, if you have a team of her, I mean, you're going to be rolling through there.
Serious damage.
Serious damage. So is there anybody you could pair her with to do more damage?
Whew.
Maybe throw Michelle in there?
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's just very situational with that squad. Like I was saying, like I think it'll be a good thing to pair her up with a lot of the ones that can change element.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, in case she isn't inflicting the most damage, then you can bring the element that can inflict more damage. I think that'll be good. The only thing about it would be the only purpose of bringing loading would be just to get the element, because she's not going to need BB once she gets SBB. But,
Okay.
yeah, other than that, probably changing her element would probably be the only thing you can really do to help her and do more damage.
Hey, are you guys watching Pat's screen?
No.
He just fought the crystal again, and it gave him the good destiny, but at one part it looked like it said, "I've changed my mind." And then they went back to your destiny. Could it be?
He's using a very interesting squad too. Pat, do you want to go ahead and talk about your squad and why you're using it? What's good about it?
Well,
Double
what's
zebra
good
lead.
about it? Steal it. When you use steal it, it fills everybody up. Look.
Bam.
You
Just
know,
like that.
the oh
It
shit
doesn't get
button.
as much points, but it's really fun to use.
Yeah, I guess you could smash people's faces in pretty easily with that.
Oh, also, Pat, why don't you give them this little tidbit about lock and how Zebra and Duel aren't really effective against lock?
Break it down.
Alright, you can't critically hit lock, whatever you do. That's a special condition.
So lock cannot be critical.
Yep.
Nope.
So yeah, that sucks.
This is the hardest stage for the whole team.
And I mean, the cool thing is you can still save those fusion elixirs so that you can pop one on Teleth and get everyone's stuff back.
And when he says that, the Lady Idea, let's show them what we've got, he's gonna kill you. So
You better pop that food.
Beware. You got 5 elixirs left, 6 units that are damaged. What are you gonna do?
You better pop that food until it's...
wait, sorry, Tilly. Not today.
Oh!
Oh,
He's got the revive. He's got the revive.
Well, she's a goddess,
Dude,
so no problem.
God piercing. Everybody's gonna... Zebra's gonna die. Both of them. If he hits God.
Oh God!
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Listen, that could have been worse.
That's why you get
You know what the funny thing is?
The Zebra
My
with the
Zebra
most
survived.
HP. The Zebra with the lower HP survived. What the heck?
Yeah, and it has angelic foil.
What the? What was the other Zebra equipped with?
Leg wand.
Wow.
Oh my!
Wow.
Wow!
That's wow.
So you're telling us that
Lock is prejudice.
go to that
That is amazing.
This will be the first time that I can pass this stage with this squad. Oh God! I hope I didn't
Wow.
He didn't do God piercing. He did crowding invasion.
Be all right.
Okay, I'm still good.
Cool. That's crazy. That's rough.
Well, at least you got the two people you need for the next one. You got Michelle and Melchior. I mean Michelle and Duel. So, oh, that score. See, that's the thing about using a critical team. He messes up that round score badly.
Mm-hmm. But he did make it pass. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, I got another mirror.
What?
I got
Yeah.
another
Wow.
No!
Yeah, he did.
You're
No!
kidding me.
mirror.
What
Listen.
type? What type?
Let's go see the type.
No!
I'm in the 70s. I am seriously in the 70s on runs. I hate you so much right now.
Oh my lord!
That is
Let it
ridiculous.
be another Oracle! Another Oracle, please!
Just change your.
Oh God!
No, no,
Oh,
Oracle,
God.
please!
don't jinx me.
Oh wait.
I hit him.
I just failed.
Formana's run just came to a screeching halt.
Oracle!
I wanted to
Oracle!
save the last food
Oracle!
for the last stage.
Oh,
Guardian.
Guardian.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
well.
damn. I
So,
still hate you.
boys,
Man.
but
I'm trying to use up
Maybe
all
this
this
is
energy
going
so
to
I can
work
get
with
decent
Maxwell.
mineral runs.
I better
Instead of
catch her
Zebras.
right here. God damn. You gotta be kidding me. I said another run.
Well,
It's Zebra all over again, dude.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. It's like, why do they have to make the drop rate for these units so like horrible?
And then I see
Is it
people
because they
posting
know
about how they got
we want it so badly?
All right, so we got a little off track. Let's go back to talking about those 6 stars. So, yeah, we went over Lilith for the most part. There's Lilith, there's Tilith. I can't keep track. So, who else in this group is actually usable? I'll let you call out any of them. And why is that?
He has a unique ability that no other healer has, at least for a Super Brave Burst. Not only does he heal greatly, and he gives a critical chance, but they've given him also the effect a goddess idol, so he can withstand a blow that's going to kill him. So as long as he has his Super Brave Burst up, and you don't have to worry about him dying, he'll stay alive.
Okay, so what kind of scenarios could you see that saving you?
Using him in a trial battle, actually, to be honest, because if considering that they hit a little bit harder, and a lot of times, I don't know, just like if they just want to target the healer, you never know who they're going to target. Like in Frontier Hunter, they love to target one of my dogs and get rid of the dog. So what if they wanted to target your only way of healing, if that was the healer you chose to bring? They couldn't do that with him. As long as he has Super Brave Bird, they couldn't do that because he'd survive it. He'd survive it with 1 HP, but he'd survive it.
That's true, and that can be the difference between life and death. Because he may be able to save the rest of your units, especially if he can get his Super Brave Burst back.
And even though his critical chance percentage is like lower than duels, I mean, the fact that it's still there, I mean, you can still dish out some extra damage. You have the chance to.
So check this out. How about Tilith and a team of Rashills? Never going down.
But how are they going to keep filling? Well, Tilith, how are they going to keep filling the Brave Burst? Because once you use theirs, he's not gonna fill up pretty fast. I don't know. I don't know how many hits his attack gives at 6 star.
Oh, who knows?
Listen,
I just wanted to see an entire team survive. Drink some Fusion potions, you'll be fine. Okay, so other than him, who else we got?
There is Reese.
Oh yeah, right.
Reese. Yeah, she does. Her Super Brave Burst is just like Lauren's. She's selfish. She ups her own attack, her own defense, and her own recovery. But unlike Lauren's, whose Super Brave Burst is single target, her Super Brave Burst is AoE, and she has the same effect for herself. And she still nullifies status elements, but I think there was an added buff. I gotta reopen the database, my other computer that I had it open on.
Oh, she feels BB field. She has BB field chance when attacked.
When attacks.
So
King's Crown or whatever.
Is that something unique to her, or do other units also have that?
Paris has it.
Paris has it?
Yep.
So what kind of increase are we talking about? Is it worthwhile, or is it just kind of meh?
I'm guessing the minimum rate.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I remember doing an arena match. And this was the most hilarious thing that I think has ever happened to me in an arena match. I did my round of attacks, and then on the opponent's first turn, one of his units Brave Bursted me. He equipped a sphere on Lugina. I don't know which one it was, but he got attacked, and his Brave Burst bar got filled on turn 1.
Wow.
And he used it on me on turn 1. Before his team had a chance to attack to build up crystals, he already had a full BB gauge.
Huh.
So, I mean, I don't know what item it was or how much how her leader skills compares to like which spear. I mean, there's a few spears that give the effect of uh, increasing your DB gauge as your attack. Just some say slightly, some say greatly. So it doesn't. I'm not really sure what is her fill rate for her leader skill.
Okay. So Ree's definitely usable, especially since she has the whole ignore status effects.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyone who has that that leader skill is very useful, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Think we're going to have to cut it a little short here because we are running low on time. So yeah, we will go over some more 6 stars next time, and we'll also get some other stuff for you guys. But let's go over some questions real quick before we finish up here. Let's see what we have here. So LeonZai wants to know who is the highest level in the entire BF now. He says he's 207. All right.
Raza, not you, Leon. It's
Oh, sorry, Leon. You are not the highest. Karaza will always be the highest.
The weakest link.
Always, dude.
Yeah,
And
even
it's
if
not.
Raza's not playing anymore, he'll still be the highest.
Somehow I can just see the game turning itself off and not coming back on if for some reason Karaza isn't the highest. All right. So let's see here. Who else do we have? Oh, LeonZai says high pros. Okay, here's a question. Is Amy's AoE SPV stronger than her regular BV?
Let me check on that.
Does anyone know what her BV and SPV are off the top of their heads?
Yes, it's the same thing.
Target, but her
Yeah.
SBB is multiple.
Same side effects, weakness and injury.
The only difference is the SBB is multiple target.
Okay. So logic would say that the BB may be stronger against a single target, but SPB may have the better effect.
Maybe.
No, but it's basically the same. It both has the powerful prefix on it.
Okay. So there's a good chance then that the SPB will still do the more damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
13 hits compared to 10 hits of the BB.
Ah, and we're talking about more hits. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, here's another question. How will my ultimate 6 Bernie all Medulla gem fare in Terminus this Frontier Hunter? Trey, you want to take this one?
Yeah, you get slaughtered, buddy.
Wait. I got a question. Are those King Bernies?
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Okay, you're making the level 2.
Oh, man, that's good. So, Waffleman, yeah, I'm going to say don't do that. It's probably not the best idea. Let's see if we have any other questions here. Mostly statements. Yeah. Someone wants to know if someone's using Internet Explorer. I'm going to say no. Is anyone
No.
actually using it? No. It's also by Waffleman. Sorry, Waffleman. No one's using it.
I am using Internet Explorer.
Oh, we have one violator.
No, Internet Explorer 11 is actually the best browser as of now.
Ah.
I can't. No.
The
All
newest
right, listen.
Tips.
We'll get into that another time. That's a discussion for another day. So, yeah, we usually end out the podcast by doing a rare summon. Once everybody's out of their battles here, actually,
Okay.
I think I'm the only one left, we'll go ahead and do a rare summon. Trey, you up for that with us?
Yeah, buddy, let's do it.
All right. So who wants to go first?
Oh, you're lucky. My run just finished, so I can do it.
I'll go first.
I'm opening my game up now. It's loading.
Alright.
You can put me on screen.
Yeah, I got you.
Is that Mecha Goki?
Yeah. No, it's Iron Man and
Actually, I'll go since I'm already ready.
Alright.
Everybody
Wait,
click
he's
on.
doing his now, I think. Give me a second.
Who is?
you want to go first? Jay?
Yeah, I'm already ready. I'm about to
Go ahead.
click on mine.
I got you.
Hey, can you guys see?
Yep.
Uh-oh. That's a gold, though. I don't like that.
Thunderbird. Thunderbird.
Ziz.
Yellow.
Not Ziz.
Oh.
Oh, tree. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Oh, that just made me think. I didn't get my first rare summon question.
Okay, Guardian tree.
It was tree.
It's gonna be BB fodder for my other tree and get him to BB at 9, then I can use a frog.
All right, Mofo, you want to go for it?
Yep. Ready?
Go for it.
Go.
Or break. There you go.
Super rare, baby.
Got a new Dark Thunderbird. Another new.
Oh,
Oh,
Mirror.
How many's that now?
That's my third one.
Okay, well, hopefully the Dark Vortex Arena will go pretty well for you.
I hope this one's anima.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Great.
Now
nice.
I'm gonna force myself to race this one.
I've got 2 anima and 2 breaker livers.
Nice.
So I'll be ready for the dark vortex.
All right, Formana, let's see it.
Okay. Is it on me now?
Yep.
Okay. I have a summon ticket, so this is going to be lucky.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is going to be the one right here.
And my second tree is super very first one.
I was waiting for the connection error.
Uh-oh.
This
Red
one-
door.
Wait.
Red door. Uh-oh.
Pulsate.
So,
Let's go.
Dark Thunderbird. Eric.
Ooh, oh my God.
Homo
This is
Subi.
like
Subi.
20th.
Dude, I feel you there. I have way too many of him.
Lord.
It's going to be easy for Raisin and Brave though.
I have 2 max Homo
Oh,
Subis,
wow.
both of them are BB
I
10.
even fused it.
He's got
Wow.
5 there.
Both.
I have 5 now.
I've got 4. I'm saying I have 2 of them that are like max. Both of them are 80 BB 10.
Nice.
Because of types.
Well, no, but yeah, it was a type. The first type I got was Lord, and then later on it's like they gave me Anima, and I was thinking, why didn't you give me this Anima first? So I was like, I've maxed the Anima one out, so now I got 2 Homo Subis. I'm only gonna, once we get to 6 star, I'm only gonna evolve the Anima one though.
All right, Trey, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if
Do
I
it.
can get this right to pull my screen up. Or is that too horrible?
Yeah, we can see.
You sure you can see? That's good enough?
For the most part,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good
It's
enough.
dark as hell, but yeah.
I'll have to probably do my brightness later. I don't feel like doing it now.
Yeah.
Now go ahead.
Alright, so I just went to the town like a Dumbo. Alright, so
All right, there you go.
summon. I got a summon ticket like for a mana. I'm gonna ream it out, dude. That vortex. Oh, I hope this thing breaks. Is that a gold door?
That's a gold
Yeah,
door.
let's go.
This thing better break. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no! Oh, Trey,
Horrible.
You're lucky. It's
Oh,
already.
oh, rain.
Nice.
That's number 3 right there. Let me see what type he is.
Anima.
Oracle.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Hold up. Hold up, bro. I think all 3 of my ratings are Oracle types. Go look at this
Conspiracy.
one.
Oh, man.
I got-
Conspiracy. Hey,
Okay.
hey. Leon said he wants to join the summons.
Oh, he does?
Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this.
All right, let's get Leon in here for this.
That's 1. Swipe. That's 2.
Oh no!
Swipe.
Oh
That's
my
3.
god!
Oh my God.
Dude, that is terrible.
I have like 5 animas.
Well, hey, here's a question now. Here's a question. Your first rating, how many summons did it take to get?
I got him when the rates were up. I got him first try.
Wow.
70. 70.
Summon.
70.
No one goes hard at summons like Blackula. I don't care
You
who
really
you
want a
are.
rating.
And it was a
For me,
guardian.
second-
If I had just waited maybe a few weeks, I pulled a breaker rating.
He's got like detailed spreadsheets of his summons, like from first to last. Amazing.
Not that far. That's just since like June. just word files. Not
That's
For
word
me,
files.
I got my first Zephyr on
Oh,
my
right.
20th
When you were
summon
trying
on
for
the
Dia,
next
right?
batch.
All right. Well, I am gonna try. Oh wait, let's see here. Wow.
Who's going?
I just turned the brightness up. That's all. Now it looks a lot clearer. I felt like doing it now.
Okay, so who's going next?
I'm
It's
I'm going. Let's do this. I need a Dia. I've tried for way too long now.
I got Dia on my second summon in this batch.
Eric,
Please,
Eric,
great.
Eric.
Ah, yeah, no, great.
Eric,
Unless it broke.
Don't be like
Dia!
Eric.
Eric,
Dia!
Eric.
Dia! Ah, another SR.
Okay, Koshra.
Kushra.
I'll take it.
Breaker.
Breaker. I
All
have
right.
I have
Still
11
better
of
than nothing.
I have 11 of her.
11?
Yeah, there's like 3 summons in this game that this game loves to give me. Kushra, Michelle, and as of late, Libra. I have 7 Libras. I had 9 Michelles. Oh, well, I'll take that back. I had 11 Michelles because I had 2 of them that I had already maxed out, but I had 9 extra Michelles. So.
That's insane.
Oh, actually, right now, I take that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, Chris,
7.
there's a
I've got
follow-up
9.
question.
I've got 9 Soduses.
Oh, we got another question?
Yeah.
Oh,
In terms of rainbow leaders, why is Loden better than Logan? Anybody care to answer that?
well, I'll give my opinion on this one as far as
BD.
why. Well, first of all, we don't have Logan 6-star yet. That's one. One of the main reasons for Loden being a leader is for his leader skill, and that the Brave Burst gauge has a slightly faster increase rate, and yeah, and also if you use him in other places like in the arena, he has a chance filling up everybody else who's on your team if he activates first. So for Loden, it's mainly because of his leader skill, but he has added buff to his leader skill, the BB skill.
Okay. So definitely an arena. I mean, he is an arena beast. If you haven't noticed, I mean,
The arena's full of Loden right now.
it's just
including me.
you're just running into Loden like crazy, and it's crazy because it works out so well. Like being able to get that Brave Burst up on turn 2, especially if you're working on like Lyra, Farlan, who else? Ophelia.
And then,
All the quick Brave Burst filling people. I mean, it's absolutely dominated arena lately, and if you're not running it and you run into it, you're in trouble. Like you're just gonna.
well, unless you're running my team, my Loden team, which destroys that team.
Yeah, but yours is at least the same kind of strategy. Like you can no longer go in with
Well,
like
actually,
a Saren
no.
team.
Well, actually, no. You can't go with all Sarens, but my team is full of big multi-hitters. Everyone that's following Loden is 10 plus hits. I have next in line Kakuri, who's a 12 hitter, and I have Cephia, who's a 10 hitter. Then I have a Saren, who's 14, and then Cayenne Alas at 12. And then I put them in that order because of how fast their attack animations are. So they are producing all the BC. I mean, they're producing all the BC to get Loden filled, to then fill up them. Because but even then, sometimes, even if Loden doesn't get filled, sometimes I can still get like 3 of the other ones filled in the first turn. And of course, the one thing that kind of sucks about the other one, they're good in that they all have the fast BB fills, but like my team will probably status effect them before they even get a chance to do it, because like either they're gonna get paralyzed, or they're gonna get injured, or they're gonna get cursed.
Real fast, I'd like to welcome LeonZai to the podcast. What's going on, dude?
We hate you, Leon.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
what's up?
currently
You
hate
got to end up a mayor. We don't like you. You're
Can you
not.
guys,
Yeah, we're
can you guys
very.
hear?
No, Leon,
Yeah.
Leon, you're just doing the summons. Don't talk, please. We all can
What the hell?
Nice. So yeah,
Is my screen shown?
yes, it's
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So to punish myself, I'll do 2 summons, okay?
2 summons.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's see. Now what you get an Animadillo? He got an Animadillo on his first chance last time. I saw the video.
Del, do you want?
You got
the fail video.
Slot.
Lord.
Okay, let's do another one. Oh, it's yellow again.
And up red.
Oracle.
Ah, Rashid. Guardian. I'm gonna guess Guardian.
Breaker.
Ah. But I mean, before a healer though, like isn't his breaker actually like the highest breaker for a healer?
I think so.
I mean, he already has like pretty good defense from the beginning.
Yeah, but I mean, anytime you're using something strictly for healing, do you really want to sacrifice?
I'm just saying, but if that's all you had, I mean, if that's all you had like a breaker healer.
But I mean, hey,
that would be the one you would want if you could only get a breaker healer.
Listen, who the hell cares? Because his SPB is going to take care of it. He ain't going down in one shot anyway.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, that pretty much does it for the podcast. Trey, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate you being here.
No problem, man. I'll be back again.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be sure to link you down in the description for your YouTube page. And Leon, thanks for coming in and showing us those abominable summons, and we still hate you for getting there.
Well, I had to punish myself, right?
Yeah, punishment accepted. All right, guys, take it easy.
All right.